Blog Talk Radio.
F-A-T-C-A-T, and y'all rockin' the Fat Cat Show. This is my show. F-A-T, watch the time on you.
Say it one more time,
F-A-T-C-A-T, and y'all rockin' the Fat Cat Show. This is my show. F-A-T, watch the time on you.
Here we go. No matter what you say, I'ma spit it how I spit it, so you niggas can't forget it. Everybody is a critic. I walk in the dark with my chronicles veridic, with my game up the bar, so your girl'll let me hit it. Damn, man, my show's simply marvelous. You can stop the hating and debating, you can't argue it. Cause if you found something better, you would sit Moretta while wearing an ugly sweater. But my show you listening, so stop the whimpering. This is for the sinners and the more turn to Philippians. Nope, you can miss me then. If you wanna talk, take my number, you can hit me then. Cause you know my show was rocking. Fat Cat, remember that when your girl is shocking. When them headphones are knocking. Fat Cat Show and you don't stop the knocking.
F-A-T-C-A-T, man, y'all rockin' the Fat Cat Show. This is my show. F-A-T, watch the time on you.
Say it one more time,
F-A-T-C-A-T, man, y'all rockin' the Fat Cat Show. This is my show. F-A-T, watch the time on you.
Here we go. Yo, what's cracking? You rockin' with your boy, the Thinking Deacon, the preacher's grandson, the sinister minister, the Rabbi Raymond Noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites. Y'all know who it is. That's Fat Cat, and I'm down with my dog, Ruth. Y'all know who it is. It's T, Satellite, Bills. What's cracking?
What's happening, man?
Not much, man. Just when I was getting ready to give Blog Talk all the credit for getting the music right, but then it started glitching right toward the end. First it was doing it a little bit in the beginning, but when the music came, at first it was rolling real good, then it got halfway through the song and then it started glitching. So I can't give them no kind of props now. But anyway, what's up to everybody? Make sure you subscribe to the Fat Cat Show Network, and make sure you could catch us on Spotify, iHeart, Deezer, TuneIn, Blog Talk Radio, Stitcher. I'm kind of beefing with Blog Talk right now, but that's all right. But check us out, y'all. You can catch us on Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook. You know, just show your love. And we also, before we start the show, we always want to give the birthday shouts out to everybody that's celebrating birthdays. Amen. And we want to give our condolences to those who have lost people. It's real rough now, especially with COVID going on. And speaking of COVID, you see they say the numbers are spiking back up. You know, what do you think about that? Should we trust the media with the numbers of COVID?
Trust your own eyes when you see people that you know heading to the hospital and dying.
Right. Because so far, like I said, they said a couple of the NBA players came out back with it, and they they said a couple of the football players contracted it, and some of the movie stars attracted it, and so now they talking about shutting down the golf tournament, one of the most spacious social distance sports that you can ever play, because you know you're on the field by yourself, but at the same time, you know, it's in Orlando. Well, not Orlando, but it's in Florida, and the numbers are spiking in Florida.
Yeah, they'll be more worried about the people that's in the stands watching the game.
Yeah,
not the actual players.
Yeah, but one of the things that's happening, see, the NBA was trying to open back up in Florida. They was trying to start to play out the remainder of the season in Florida, but now, you know, this doesn't happen. I guess they can't do that right now. So that's the big question to anybody out there. Do you trust the media for the corona numbers? You know, what is your take?
You know what my take is, because you have so many people saying they ain't talking about the coronavirus no more, like it don't exist. People still get sick. People are still dying. I don't know if a lot of people are smoking drugs or what. And you know what? I want to give us this a special show on it because it goes out to the baby's mamas and the baby mama mamas and the baby mama mamas.
Boy, what's wrong with you, man? What do you want to give to the baby mama mamas and mama mamas? What do you want to get in?
I just want to say that I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
I am for real. But anyway, what up, cuz? I see you in here. But definitely, man, I think you know, Corona gonna be serious. I think almost for the rest of our lives. You know, the rest we live, because like I said, if the government and all these people wasn't messing with trying to make biological weapons and weaponize all kinds of
I
stuff.
thought you was gonna say making 5G.
That too.
Oh, and controlling the weather.
Yeah, controlling the
And
weather.
trying to send people to Mars.
The HAARP machine and all that stuff.
Yeah, and trying to send people to Mars. You know, those damn Martians.
Indubitably. But you know, you don't take that stuff serious, but you subscribe to all kinds of other little stuff. So I don't know what you call yourself over there doing or saying, but you know, it's a lot to these conspiracy theories. I tell you.
Yeah, because you know, with that weather machine, they can make it snow.
Yeah.
And the 5G is making all the plants die and the fish die.
Yeah.
And giving people the coronavirus.
Yeah, indubitably. What do you think? What do you want me to say? I believe that. I do believe that. What do you want me to say, guy?
Hey man, I'm not arguing with you, man. Crazy people think what they want to think.
Hey. It's funny how a mentally challenged dude can call somebody crazy.
I'm glad you switched it up at the last second.
Well, you're still a retard, but hey, but I ain't counting. But anyway, man, I wanna get on you kind of tripping me out. But anyway, I wanna get to something that was in the news, and that was Bill Cosby was granted an appeal. What do you think about that?
I didn't hear about that. Really?
Yeah, he was granted an appeal. So, but my question would be, like I said, should the elderly be convicted of crimes that happened in their youth? You know, should they be convicted? You know, of crimes like that. See, I was kind of like on both sides of the fence with it. I think it depends on the type of crime it is. Like for instance, the guy that killed Medgar Evers, Brian DeLay Beckwith, they didn't get him to like 30 to 40 years, the 50 years after the murder. And you know, by that time he was getting ready to die anyway. So, do you think that's justice enough?
I said take your last couple of years and die in prison. I want to take it away from you.
Right. Said take it away from him, huh? So I think it's certain crimes that they should just let go. You know what I'm saying? Let go. I'm not and ladies, don't get mad because I'm not saying what Bill did was, you know, kind of, you know, different, but
it wasn't proven.
He said it.
He didn't say he raped anybody.
He said he put the drugs in their drink.
He didn't say he raped anybody.
But he admitted to the grand jury.
He did not admit to rape.
Oh, okay. Okay, you tell me what you think that meant when they asked him them questions specifically.
They didn't ask him, "Did you rape those women?" Yes, I raped them. He didn't say that.
But he said he said to the point they didn't have his consent. I mean, they didn't give their consent, but he put the drugs in to relax them, to give them a little pudding pop.
Maybe me and you seen the two different.
Okay.
Trials.
You tell me what's the difference. If you admitting to any kind of criminal act within there, he admitted
put the drugs.
And they drink without them knowing.
And he said they told him to. I mean, they told him he could. That's what Bill Cosby said. He didn't say, "Oh, I snuck some drugs and people drinks and they didn't know about it." He didn't say that.
Well, I must have saw the wrong soundbite or something.
You did.
So hey.
You ain't got cable.
oh ye of little theft. Keep on. Hey, but you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing to you, Viewmaster man. But anyway, I just what is your take? You think that would you pardon Bill right now?
I would have never even locked him up in the first place. So of course.
Okay, let's say this. Would you feel that way if that was one of your relatives that he took advantage of, or just say, if
one of my relatives would have went to his hotel room at 2:00 in the morning, right?
Right.
I'd have said you wanted the F.
Right. But you know what? Somebody said something real funny today. They said Bill Cosby in jail for filling on Bruce Jenner. Because that one chick did look like Bruce Jenner.
Right, she did.
that was. Did. Oh man, I was like, see, I don't know if the chick was a hammer back in the day. I don't know if she was a hammer or what.
She looked like a white chick wearing an afro.
Or Mick Jagger. Lex Luger or something. I'm just like, damn, because I know Bill back in his day had to have the creme de la creme top of the top picks.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of panties you think she wear?
Oh man, I ain't thinking. What's wrong with you, man?
All I seen was some pissy, bloody stains. Flower panties. With a little smudge of shit.
Man, what's wrong with you? Something wrong with you, man. I don't know, man, but right now, Bill towards the end of his, what is he about, 80 something? 84. Man, let that man live it out. He been in jail for how long now? About what? Shoot, about a year and a half or something right now. Let that man out. Let him live his life. Let him live his life. Let him live. We should start a free Bill campaign. I'll make you the chairman.
I'm not about to use my time.
Huh?
Oh, damn. I'm not about to use any of my time for no Bill Cosby.
Man, it's because of Bill, you probably sometimes. What was that the program No Child Left Behind? He was helping push in all the major cities with the children. He's
making up shit you don't even know.
Huh?
You don't even know.
Yeah, that No Child Left Behind. I know what I'm talking about. You want to start? You want to start? I'm telling you, go.
I said absolutely nothing.
Okay. So I'm just saying. Do anybody? Do you feel out there that the elderly should be convicted of crimes that happen in their youth? I think if it was a real heinous crime, then yeah. But if it was something, especially if it was unproven, if the crime was unproven and stuff like that, and they trying to bring it back.
They put us in prison when they don't even have to prove anything. They put OJ in prison for stealing back his own stuff.
Right. Ain't that something, though? 9 years. 9 years of this man.
For stealing your own stuff.
But
hold up. Kwame got put in prison for what? $2 million or $1 million?
I think it was one.
$1 million. Almost 30 years in prison.
Well, since you brought that up, that is part of the next topic. With Kwame Kilpatrick, we saw that he was denied the parole, but now we looking in the news and we seeing that one of Trump's men, Michael Flynn, now they think about giving him a pardon. They put in to dismiss his crime.
Crazy.
For lying to the FBI, one of the most serious crimes that you could think of.
Kwame got time like he killed 5 or 6 people.
Right. You know what? And personally, this is my thing. See, I was kind of like, the thing that made me mad about Kwame, because he had so much promise, and I actually got out and voted for him, and I had because he gave hope that young people could do something, but then of course, like everybody, he fell into the nepotism stuff, and then he and I think what happens when you that young and you really don't have good people around you advising you, I think you fall into the wrong traps, which could have happened to any of us. Just imagine, us being Kwame's age at that time, and we get the keys to the city, and then we around here, man. You could hook your boys up. You could, you got all kinds of power with money and stuff like that. I think that could happen to any one of us. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to try to slide your boys the contract. See, I had to think of it differently instead of the only thing that, like I said, even though me and you always argue about this, is, we can't really prove it, but it smells fishy anyway. It was the murder of that stripper. It's just something that just not right. A lot of cover up behind that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that question that kind get me.
Something he didn't get convicted of. Because if they had some evidence on him, you best believe they would have brought it up. If they gave him 28 years for that little bit of money, believe me, they would have found some murder. They would have trumped up some murder charges on him if they could have.
Right. And that's the thing that kind of like get me. But the thing is, I think the only thing that saved him was because the unsubstantiated Manoogian Mansion party had all them top delegates there that didn't want their names put out. Like Mike Ficano and all of them was at that party, and they didn't want
conspiracy theory.
Another conspiracy theory. Yep. So hey, because I think they came out with the, because Mike Ficano, he had the limos and stuff like that, and a lot of people said that the limos took them to the party. The unsubstantiated quote unquote party. Conspiracy, controversy, but hey, but who am I? I just but I just say I can imagine that too much power in your hands at a young age will cause you to be
get 28 years in prison. That's what it'll cause you to do.
Because you know what, what was the mayor New Orleans during the time of Hurricane Katrina? What was that man's name? And they charged him with embezzling the FEMA money. They gave him 14 years.
Yep, and Kilpatrick got 28.
Yeah, 28 years. And then here it is. They done drug this man Mike Flynn's case out so deep, so they can't remember they had a hung jury or something the first time, or they was holding up the charges because they knew they really didn't want to put Trump's man in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but like you said, justice is not. Well, justice is blind because you know.
Make you blinder than them sunglasses you got on.
But hey, what could we say? What could we say? But anyway,
But I want my daddy records.
but anyway, man, we got to before we go into our main topic, we do have an award to give out. You ready for that award?
Yes, sir.
And thanks to everybody that kind of like helped us out with the correction of the thing, because we changed the award. A lot of people were saying don't do the crime if you can't do the time. I know, but everybody was saying, they corrected me on the Uncle Tom saying because they said Uncle Tom was actually the hero. So, and Sambo was the one that was selling everybody out. So we changed it to the Sambo Tap Dance Award winner. So we know in our first vote that Ben Carson took the first Sambo Tap Dance Award on the Fat Cat Show. So our second winner between Kim Worthy and Candace Owens is Candace Owens. She took the Sambo Tap Dance Award. Let's give her a round of applause, y'all. So anyway, later in the show we will get into our next two candidates, and you can nominate two candidates if you want to also. We won't be mad. You could hit us up in the inbox and let us know who you chose for the your Sambo Tap Dance Award winner. We got a lot of them, man. I think we ain't gonna never run out of Sambos. I think. Well, you sleepy, man? What's up with that?
I ain't nervous.
I'm just saying, man. Hey, you sound like an old man. I'm getting a poor connection again, man. I hope you ain't going out. Okay, there you go. So, but anyway, like I said, make sure you. We have two more candidates toward the end of the show, and everybody place your votes, and then we will give the award out on the next show. But anyway, we want to go into you heard me, our main topic of today. Our main topic for today is, do cheaters ever deserve a pass? Do cheaters ever in life deserve a pass? What do you think, man?
Hell no. When somebody cheats, just get away from them, run, and get out of the house like it's on fire.
Do you think that somehow that you could cause somebody to cheat on you?
Well, hell no.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Whatever.
It's either in you or it's not. Because if somebody you're not a cheater, you just leave.
What if you got somebody that's just starved for attention, and you not really giving them that attention?
That means cheat? What kind of bullcrap is that?
Mean Queen said nope. You don't think? Okay. For instance, I'm just gonna bring this. Just say, you want a little bit more nook, but the person ain't giving you no nook, and you don't think that could cause a person to jump over the fence?
Nah.
Huh?
Because if you can't have sex with them, guess what you do?
Okay, let
You leave.
let
If they don't want to have sex with you, leave them.
what did you do in your past?
Oh man, I had an ugly ass chick that I was having sex with, and man,
Why did you go there? You said
I'm
you said you was gonna be nice.
I'm just telling the truth, and
Okay,
the truth will set you free.
okay. What are okay? Let's say this. What were like? I know you said you done went through your fair share of whore bags, and
Uh-huh.
and let's say did was any of them, let's say, good enough to kind of like fool you at first, or did you just know in your
Yeah,
heart
I knew they was four bags in the first place.
so you just took that chance anyway, huh?
No, I didn't want shit from them. I didn't
Oh,
mean to cuss, but I didn't want anything from them.
like so so why would you take it as a slight that they cheated?
I
Because
didn't. I didn't. I could have cared less.
but I thought you was in love.
I wasn't in love with no whore bag. What you think is wrong with me?
That's not what you said before.
Oh, you're hearing things.
Oh my
Was
God.
that before or after you took your medicine?
No, that's your dementia kicking in, and you forget what you're telling people. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Well,
the whore bags I had, I knew they was whore bags.
okay, let's say a relationship that you was really into, and let's say the person cheated on you, and what was some of the signs, like if a person wasn't, like, just say if the person wasn't just openly just cheating on you, and it's hard to read that person. What are some of the signs that you take that you know that a person is cheating
I
on you?
don't know. All the whore bags I had, they was just out in the open with their cheating.
So they was
I,
just
ne- I
oh
never had a hiding whore bag.
man, what's wrong with you, man? But hey, I mean it gets crucial sometimes. So I don't know. Some of these women, I think most of these women that are out here just really being whore bags, they are. I think it's redemption for women now, for the way men had did them in the past. I think
Well,
this is like the.
I have nothing to do with how the last guy that you had treated you. I think that especially when it comes to that cheating stuff, it's either in you or it's not.
Oh yeah. So, but anyway, I forgot to do this. Anybody that want to comment on any of these topics right here, that number is 646-564-9728. Press 1 if you want to comment. And this is for anybody watching around on Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook. Make sure you call that number, or if you're listening on the above platforms, Spotify, iHeart, Deezer, and all the above. Yeah, make sure you call in or leave your comments below. But I don't know, man. I think now I kind of feel for this new generation this that are like growing up and they getting ready to go into relationships, and because love ain't what it used to be. You know, I want that. Well, I feel like I got it with my wife. That love like your grandparents had. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me and my wife are gonna make it. They're gonna stand the test of time. You know, and I know this next generation coming up, man. They really don't know what love is. I think they are lost to what love is actually about. So I think in the past, I think that's what mostly kept the couples together, despite if the man had cheated on the wife. The wife stood by the husband because he was a provider. He was the provider. He was the backbone of the family. So they kind of like look past that thing. But now we in a new age where the roles are reversing, and women are becoming more. Some of these women are becoming more the alphas, and and we got these simp dudes behind here that are just following behind their tail. What do you think about that?
Man, I think you get an alpha male, that's what you want. I don't want no woman telling me to do this or do that. I'm very hard headed.
You heard it.
Yeah. No woman will be on top whether I perform or not.
Say, hey, look. Let's say this. Okay, do you know the difference between just say charge and compromise?
What?
Charge and compromise. Like for instance, I'm gonna say this. I know that my wife, she respects me as the man of the house, and she lets me lead. But at the same time, I know when my wife, I hearken to my wife sometimes because she knows what she's saying sometimes. Because most of the time, I might not make the right decision, but I know my wife got the overall body of our family. She got it, best in her best interest. So she might say, "Bae, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that. Don't do that because it might. Okay, it might do this. He done did something. But that's anybody. What do y'all think? Do you think relationships done change for the better or the worse? Do you think that? I know I heard somebody talk about genderless relationships and stuff like that. Where no gender role relationships are no good no more. Where the man and the woman have roles within the relationship. Do you think that should be eliminated? You messing up, man, big time. I can't hear you.
Her role, and the man should play his role.
Yeah, cause I'm hearing more. See, people are more referring to that as being sexist now. And I'm starting to see a society where it's almost a crime to be masculine. Hello? Man, this thing is. Well, he done went out. And the funny thing about it is I was watching this video that somebody had posted, and I went on there and I seen that they were talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, and they said how it was founded by 3 lesbian women, and they got to reading I know everybody probably seen this, and they got to reading the qualifications and stuff, and within the qualifications and the meat of the Black Lives Matter movement, they were more promoting the homosexual agenda, and it was crazy how they were saying that there's chances to move up, even though Black Lives Matter right now is not a power-based organization. They don't have no political power or structure or anything like that. But we got a lot of that's challenging the black community, because if the man is not being allowed to lead, then we definitely got a problem. And so a lot of these women now are kind of like, they will leave a man get with a man and like be in a nice little relationship with the man, and they'll go cheat with another woman. You know, and then now we starting to see a rarity where a man will go cheat with another man also. So it's crazy that that we still, especially in this society where you still got people that's not really open, being open about their sexuality when it's built, when this generation right now and this society right now is built for people who have alternative sex lives to come out. As we see, wait a minute, let's see. As we see, I don't know. What up, man? Yo. Oh,
Can you hear me?
A little bit, yeah. Why you ain't called back on the other one?
Because my computer just froze up.
Oh, it just froze up. Oh, okay, yeah. But anyway, man, did you catch any of that I was talking about, as far as the way things are going right now in relationships, like we getting women now that are leaving men for women. You know, they'll cheat with another woman, and the man that cheat with another man. You know,
that's rough, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Come on now. Come on.
You know what? I was watching Paternity Court last night, and this guy left his woman and married another guy.
See, and the problem I got with that, it's like you can't. Let's say for people that are movie buffs, you can't enjoy a good movie and enjoy a good heterosexual story without another. What show I was watching the other? It was Flash. I was watching Flash, and come to find out that the boss was homosexual. I mean, it went all the way. At first, I thought it was through, because everything don't have to have the gay element in it. You know what I'm saying? But it just, but it was a lot of. I hate them shows where it's a lot of passing, where men and women just pass each other. Pass this. I'm in love with this person one day. I'm in love with that person the next day. And I think that's how, like you said, that these women and men see relationships, like through the housewives of, Atlanta and all that stuff. And this is how they thinking that's real life. You know what I'm saying? They thinking that stuff is real life. They thinking, hey, I'm gonna do just like, I don't know nobody name on there on that show, because I think that's a total disgusting show to me. But I think one of them named Portia or something, whatever her name is. But yeah, I just think they think this is real life. This is how things are supposed to go. And I don't want my daughter to be, I'm glad my daughter don't watch. We don't allow her to watch none of that type stuff, to get the wrong reality of what love is supposed to be. It's almost like we need to re-educate each other what love is, or to have some love classes going on, because it's some love classes, learning how to love again, I don't know. I'll let you be the professor of it. Love 101.
Love don't live here no more.
It'll, see, that you won't be saying that about 30 years. No, you probably won't be saying nothing in 30 years.
Right. I won't even remember. Whoa. What's wrong? What was I talking about?
Right. So I don't know, man. It just, what do y'all think out there? What do you think? Do you think we getting back on the subject of just cheating? What do you think that you could be the overall cause sometimes for your mate to cheat on you? Do you think that can happen? Can you shoulder some of the blame? Have you ever shouldered some of the blame? I know I can't ask you because you don't ever think you shouldered anything. But do you think anybody out there listening, do you think you ever shouldered some of the blame for your mate cheating on you?
I'm saying if you put the blame back on yourself for another person cheating, you are absolutely crazy.
Why?
And a person that do that is a person that kill everybody in the house.
Let's say this. Let's say, you done had times where you wasn't exactly the best man. You probably didn't come home on time. You probably was out running the streets doing what you was doing. You probably had another chick on the side. Just like for instance, you kind of proven it. The Kansas City player a couple of years ago that killed himself. He killed his baby mama and he killed himself. And he was being possessive with her. She couldn't go nowhere. But this dude had a chick on the side, and when the chick wouldn't do what he wanted to, he went and killed her and then drove to the stadium and killed himself. You know what I'm saying? So I just think in some cases, I do think that a person could push another person into the arms of another person. Because as much as men be trying to pump this masculinity and be tough, everybody wants to be loved. Everybody want to be, everybody want to have that sense of comfort in their relationship.
Let me ask you this question, then. Do you think it's anything that you can do? It could be your part to make your wife sleep with another man.
You talk about, okay. I mean, let's say there's always contributing factors.
I'm saying maybe you ain't paying her enough attention. And man, tell her how beautiful she look every day, and give her the flowers.
You always like to What about yourself? What you always gonna? What you always gonna?
You don't want to use yourself.
Oh yeah, I don't got no problem using myself.
Okay, ask the question
then. You now say that again. I got dementia. Now say it again.
Don't be claiming that.
No, I'm just saying. No, just repeat what you said. Cause when you on this camera, you kind of muffled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said, put yourself in that situation. What could you do wrong to make your wife sleep with another man? And make you say, "Dang, maybe I contribute to that bull crap."
I think not being the most caring husband that I could be. I think.
You just like Tank, baby. I deserve, huh?
I believe that kind of like. I mean, because naturally, unless you're a narcissistic person, like I said. Everybody wants to feel love. You wanna feel that love. What does love
have to do with lying and cheating and taking the trust away?
A lot because a person could be starved of love. They can be starved of love. Thank you. You back on track. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
But I think
you're very welcome.
I always think that you can be starved of love.
Look, I don't care if you starve for love or not. That's something. I'm talking about, you got a problem with your partner, y'all talk about it. You don't find comfort under the sheets.
So, I mean, of course, that's a natural order of things. But I mean, that of course, you know, that sound like a Tyler Perry movie, but hey, you know that
Okay,
this
say it out loud. Say the title of the Tyler Perry movie.
what?
Say the title of the Tyler Perry movie.
No, I ain't gonna say the title of the Tyler Perry movie.
Can't find comfort up under the sheets of another person.
Hey,
Starring Fat Cat.
don't put me in that. Don't put me in that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm just saying that for real, because I done seen it happen plenty of times where a person, because it used to be where a woman would love, some of them still do, but a woman would love the wrong man's dirty drawers. She would love the dirty drawers of this person. And that guy would over time just do her so wrong, and then another guy just come out of nowhere. What Eddie Murphy called him, Dexter St. Jock, just come out of nowhere and just say the right things and do the right things. And I think that's pushing them into the arms of another person, or just say you in a relationship where the person just like to argue with you, and you like, all I want to do is come home and have peace and just be in a loving environment, and you just stressing me, like, whoa. Because everybody not going to be thinking like that, because just think, it's so easy to say, if I'm not happy in this relationship, I just leave. But then a lot of people got that tied up, and don't think I'm speaking from experience because I'm happy in my marriage. But a lot of people got that resolve, because I've been there before, where they be like, hey,
you was unhappy in a relationship before?
Yeah, man.
You gotta be jabbing me,
man. Stop it. But everybody, some people be in a relationship and they be like, hey, I'm not happy in this relationship, but if I leave it, especially if you're a man, but if I leave it, I got about 5 kids with this person, or 3 kids, or, whatnot. And if I leave this person, then I stand to lose more because I'm a struggle.
Then why you keep putting kids in there? That's crazy. Look, I had somebody I was extremely not happy with, but guess what I did?
Stay.
I ain't putting more babies in her.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I didn't give myself an excuse like, I got to be with her because I got 5 kids. I said this after that first one. I said this will never in life happen again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I just the thing is, but I'm just saying, let's say you wasn't in that position where, let's say everything was going right in the beginning, and just say you built so much trust in her and you married her, and then y'all had all these kids, but then things start going south, and you begin not being happy. You begin not being.
One thing about being happy in a relationship, and being in a relationship, is you might have good times. You might have 5 years of bad times, and then 20 years of good times. It's all about if you're willing to work on that relationship until things get better. Because, man, you got to be for real. Things is not going to be good all the time.
Right, but it's a certain thing about like, let's say it depends on what the bad times are. The bad times I ain't
talking about the bad times, not including another person and having outside relationships.
Okay, go ahead.
Without having outside relationships or whatever, that's something completely different.
But just say this: you don't have no peace in your house. You to the point you in a relationship where you got all this. Wait a minute.
If you are happy, leave.
But it's people that got so much invested into the relationship.
How much do you have invested of your own happiness?
I think you should have asked that a couple of years ago.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Can't go back in time, shit.
but you know where I'm coming from.
Nah.
Yeah.
I place the blame on my entire situation on myself.
But you,
I should have been get ghost.
But you said that simply because you had something invested within the relationship that you couldn't, that you didn't want to.
The only thing I felt like I had invested in the relationship was my child.
Bam.
But older Thomas, you know what he says? Hold on.
Right. So anyway, we definitely talk. I don't know where my partner done went. So we definitely got a disagreement here. I just think that a lot of people can understand that, because I know I've been in a situation before where a long time ago, before I got with my wife, where I was in a relationship where I wasn't happy, but I felt like I had so much invested within the relationship that I just couldn't go, leave it. But then when it finally got too much for me to bear, then it was just that time for me to just call it quits. So I don't know. That's all you. I don't know why my partner got the milk. The milk is spoiled face. I don't know what. So what up, man?
I'm still mad about earlier today. You know what happened to me earlier today?
What's that?
Okay, I said I wasn't going to talk about this on the show. Hold up, man.
Hang it, mute it. But anyway, while he doing all that, I want to go into our segment, our Sambo Awards segment. We got to give out these awards, this award, vote for this new award for the Sambo Tap Dancing Awards segment. So we do have 2 new participants. So check this out. Our two new participants are Oprah and Gail. So our 2 new participants, and we know the history of these 2 women. They are very, very, very much critical of black men. So Satellite. What
yes, sir.
What do you think? What are these 2 women right here? Are they worthy of a Sambo Tap Dance Award?
I don't think so.
You don't?
Even though they do the brothers wrong, they do a lot of black people, I think.
So are you declining your vote for either one? Hello?
I give it to Gail.
You give it to Gail?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You give it to Gail. Okay. Who would I give it to? I give it to. I know both women are. Well, I'm giving mine to Oprah, and simply because she has the most power out of both of them. And we done seen Oprah in the past. She really kind of like something with black men that she really doesn't dig. Even though she got that fake relationship with Stedman, it's just something she really not digging. Because if she loved the man, she would have married the man. But something is quite off with that. But anyway, I want y'all to take the time to vote on this. Who do you think deserves the Sambo Tap Dance Award? I want to thank everybody that corrected me on because Uncle Tom was the hero and Sambo was the slave-minded individual. So I don't know about you, but I'm placing my vote. I'm placing my vote right now, and my vote is for Oprah, definitely. I don't know what happened to my my friend right here. So I'm going to put satellite down for Gail. So I don't know if y'all can right at this moment, y'all place y'all votes so we can get the votes tallied right. So I don't know if my friend is coming back. Let me call him back up for a minute. But y'all make sure y'all place them votes. We gonna give everybody some time to place your votes. You could mark them in or whatever you choose to do. But and we will tally the votes and we will bring them on the next show. But as we said, our two previous winners was Ben Carson and Candace Owens. You know, I think they called them the new Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima. So make sure y'all place them votes in. Okay. Let me see where we're going here. Said, what's the award for the Sambo Tap Dancing Award? Cause it's for the sellouts in our community, in our black community, and we picked two of the candidates, and that was Oprah and Gail, and then we had our first candidates were Ben Carson and Clarence Thomas, and then the second was Candace Owens and Kim Worthy. So now our candidates are Oprah and Gail. So who do you think is
90 seconds
more of the Sambo between the two? So when you figure that out, place your vote and we'll vote on it the next show coming up. But anyway, okay. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today to the Fat Cat Show. I don't know
60 seconds.
I don't know what happened to my partner, but that's all right. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show tonight. I hope everybody was entertained, and also make sure y'all show some support to the Mean Queen and her Jayla's Jazzy Jewelry adventure, which will be broadcasting tomorrow. Also, show your love. You know, we will be sharing it on the Fat Cat Show page. So just show your love. As she do her thing with the paparazzi collection of jewelry. and she has some really nice pieces. So, show your love and
10
support.
seconds.
So anyway, y'all, we up out of here. Peace.